the new F1 game, F1 2020. I'm using a wheel. If you're wondering what wheel it is, it's the Harry Apex for the PS4. Harry Racing Wheel Apex. I think that's the name. We're gonna call it Creswell Racing with a space.
Now, let's choose our primary sponsor for this season.
I'm gonna pick a sponsor.
Some sponsors offer a larger signing bonus up front. Some offer more weekly income. The better we perform, the more our level will go up as the team gains more acclaim. Doing this will increase the income from our sponsors.
We're gonna go for Shark. Sorry if you can hear that in the background. It's a dryer. So wait, I want to do
people and facilities to invest in as well. Power unit suppliers will also provide upgrades throughout the season at no extra cost.
Done. I'm gonna pick Shark. So we have 4.9. Do we want to go for Mercedes? I think we go for Mercedes power unit. Or in fact, no, we're going to save money and go for Honda.
Here are the drivers interested in joining our team. Look at their stats and pick someone you think can get us good results, as long as we can afford them. Oh, and we renew contracts every few races, so you'll have.
Okay, because we have some money left, I'm going to go for either Jordan King or Jack Aiken. The same amount, so I think we'll go for Jack Aiken. Yeah, we're going to go for Jack Aiken.
Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier.
So we've got 1.1 million left.
If you're happy. Let's select or edit.
Confident that we're going to create the livery.
We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't
we'll create a new one.
Look at any time from HQ.
I like this one. I also like this one. What colouring are we going for? I think we go for the main is going to be a white. This one black. This one green maybe. No, we're gonna go for black. We'll have to change so once we go in. So we'll go white and black again. White, black. In fact, that one looks really nice. I think we're gonna go for this one. We can always change it. We're gonna go back. We're gonna select that one. We'll also create a new one.
Create one from scratch.
We'll just go with a square box, and the emblem can be. Is it out with a J? Looking one. We're gonna go with this one. Change colouring to white and black. Set. Rotate. Kind of like that. I'm going to change the colouring to
Last but not least, we need to pick team
with
colours for
that.
the rest of our branding. You'll see
Black.
these colours throughout HQ.
White and blue. We'll just go with blue.
Great, that's everything we need. You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push
What
to the
if
top
we
of Formula
put
1.
blue on here? No, this is blue. Yeah. Maybe we'll go with green. Wait. That looks kind of nice. We're gonna go with that. So back out. So then we change this. Change colour. The white is gonna be blue. And team colours green. Blue darker. There. So we've got Jack Aiken, you can see the livery, you can see the badge, you can see the and then we picked Shark as our sponsor. We're going to do all 22 races. We're going to do I do 50% of 25? We don't do any practice, by the way, we just go train to qualify. I just send the practice. We're going to go on to 83 difficulty. Full qualifying. I think we'll do 25 for the Australian race, and then we'll up it for the next race because we've already gone through all the menu stuff. We're going to go through a bit of the menu stuff before going to this first race. We also have all the assists onto Max because I am not a good driver at all. You will see a lot of mistakes. It might cost us some points, but hopefully over time the team will grow and I can get better on this game. This should be more or less daily. It'll be later on in the day. If you're English, it'll be later on in the day. And there might be some days where I don't do it at all, or I have to end it middle of the race, so we'll continue it after.
Into different teams, and some have disappeared completely. What marks this team out, though, as being something different is that its owner is also its driver. There's a rich history of that in Formula One too. Sir Jack Brabham, John Surtees, Graham Hill and Bruce McLaren all drove their own cars in the sport, but it has become increasingly rare in recent years. What's very special about this team, though, is that while the team itself is new to Formula One, so too is its driver and owner.
Whatever happens this season, you've already made the history books. Tell me, do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
We're gonna go with this one, I won't lie. It's been a lot of work and there's even more to come, but I wouldn't have taken on the task if I didn't believe in myself and my team. Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Every team needs two drivers, but what was it that drew you to your teammates?
It was basically finding the right fit for the team.
Who's the team you're aiming to beat?
Well, Haas are pretty poor. I expect to beat Williams for sure. I expect to probably beat Haas, but we might have some close races with AlphaTauri. I'm going to go with Haas.
How are you expecting the car to feel out on track? The other teams now have years of experience, both on and off the track. How are you planning to catch up to them?
We're going to go with helping the power
Overtaking
unit
is
there.
a key part of this sport. How have you ensured that your car can take advantage
We're going to go
of
with the
each
chassis
opportunity
here.
that comes your way?
About a light car.
And finally, which of your new departments are you most proud of?
I'm going to leave durability, so we'll go with... Seeing that I think our power unit won't be too bad, but we're going to go with aerodynamics because I struggle a lot in the corners, so it'll help if we have some downforce on the car.
This fledgling team fares in its first Grand Prix.
Okay, great, thank you. That's a wrap.
I really like that badge, you know. The badge, the look of the car, like... I don't know which camera I'm going to use. I'll either use the T-cam or the cockpit cam. The cockpit cam, I have mirrors on it, the virtual mirror, which is new to this game. It wasn't in the last one. Like, we'll go messages. Normal stuff, what you'll see if you get the game, if you're into my team. So we're gonna go for aero and chassis. We're gonna go for maybe driver training camp. Make him a bit faster. His racecraft is low, his experience is low, but are we going to move on? I don't think so, because he's not the worst driver on the grid. Latifi's only 63 rated, where Jack Aiken's 67, I think. We'll have a look. Yeah, Jack Aiken's 67, and Nicholas Latifi is 63. If we're going to move on, I probably want a decently high rated driver. Here you can see the team of aerodynamics working on the car, chassis. There's us on the simulator. I think that's us. Yeah, powertrain. Then you got durability. Then marketing. I think we're going to look into this quickly. Maybe trying to earn a bit more money. Then you got your R&D tree. For some reason I thought I was going to try and say a massive long word for it. Air filter. I think that's from Honda themselves doing an upgrade. We are the fastest Honda team, faster than the Renaults. We're the team chasing after the Mercedes. They're the team ahead. Well, Williams are, but they've got a Mercedes engine. Aerodynamics. We're better than Racing Point, Alfa Romeo, Haas, and Williams. We're gonna go straight away to equal out on the front downforce. And on the chassis, we are the same, more or less. Just Racing Point above us, which is different on the downforce. But we're gonna move forward to the car reveal. We'll see how the car actually looks. The sponsor's fine at the minute. Because it's white and our car's green, blue and black, so it comes that way. On the white car what we had, it wouldn't come out, which is why I said we need to change sponsor. But this looks really nice. I like how dark the green is. The blue's a bit light and a bit more, in fact no, it's a bit more purple in it. But it's a nice car. We're gonna change the livery up for the Silverstone Grand Prix. I were in the middle of saying Silverstone and Singapore, but we're gonna change it up for Silverstone because that's the home Grand Prix for us. We got some more R&D points. I think we might work on the engine side and then maybe the chassis. Yeah, we're gonna go for the chassis. And if we have enough by it, we'll renew that. So that'll come in for, I'll check. I think it comes in for the Bahrain Grand Prix. If the difficulty is too low, it might seem low. It's on 83. If it's too low, we'll move it up. If it's too hard, then I'll move it down a tiny bit. But I am expecting to be about 20th. We are faster than Williams. We should have a good fight with Haas in this race. We'll go out for a couple of laps in this practice session. We won't do any of the tasks. We're just going to see how the car feels. I have tried on my team and I didn't pick the downforce. All I did was a drag. So it was very, very bad in corners. So I suggest doing something for downforce. Look at the drag. I won't mind. But you definitely need downforce. So the car just doesn't want to turn. Especially on front downforce. This one on my other career mode, it was horrible. Australian Grand Prix. Especially around where it's a fast 2 corners to get on the straight. Bahrain were okay. I'm not
Morning, boss.
anyway.
Jeff here. Thanks again for bringing me on board.
So I
found a lot of talented
did
people for
decent
this
in
team.
the next race,
I can't wait to
but
see what we can
won't
accomplish.
expect how else
Our
until
journey
the
to the
car
Constructors'
gets a bit
Championship
better.
starts here today, and the car
I
is
think
ready
the
to
best
head out
chance we've
whenever
got
you are.
of getting points, we're going to head out on, in fact now we're going to put on a soft set of tyres so we've got most grip, and we're just going to go see how the car handles. I expect to do well in this Grand Prix, and I'm okay around Spain. France I expect a good Grand Prix. A bit off track there, but it's fine. Had to let off a bit around that final corner. A bit interesting to see how Jack Aiken does in his F1 debut, as we have a bit of a slide there into the corner I hate doing. He's a lot higher rated than the one I had in my other career mode, and that was Mick Schumacher. Mick Schumacher didn't do too well. He was always fighting the Williams. Down to the line. Yeah, 1:06, which I don't think is a very good lap, really. But we'll see what happens in qualifying. I should have changed the suits.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Temps up. 200 temps, 2 temps, 4 temps now. Not the best round that final corner. Oh, I should have let off the throttle. Oh, that's my fault. Yes, I do use the replay. I use it a lot. Come on, across the line. It's a very, very poor lap again. We're going to sim through the session now. Damaged front wing, which cost us a bit of money.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
There we go, we've got through that.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top
Okay,
three.
6th.
Leclerc,
Where did
Vettel
Jack
and
Aiken
Lewis
come?
Hamilton. Sadly, it's time to
16th,
say
he were on
goodbye
the
as free
medium,
practice
so.
is over.
So we're gonna sim through this. I don't expect it to rain. Well, it doesn't say it's gonna rain in the race, or which is good because I'm never ever good in the race. I mean, wet. Alright, we're gonna go into qualifying. Word focus. Yeah, dry all weekend. Into qualifying. I would say a good finish is, also if you get into Q2 that's amazing, but a good finish would be, for me, I would say around P18, I'd be happy, which means we would beat someone like Haas. We're going to go out right now because I doubt we'll get through to Q2 unless we pull out an amazing lap. But you saw we didn't have a lot of pace in practice. Yes, we came 6th, but we were the only person to go on softs, I believe. If not, then we were the highest person on softs. Which is kind of impressive. Impressive. Might try and use Magnussen down the straight. Get some slipstream. If we can catch up to him. I think he's on a outlap. If so, then we're very slow in this lap. 1:23 from Bottas. Oh, I went really bad through there. I messed that one up. Not gone too bad though. We're going to be miles off the pace from Bottas. He's a really quick lap, but we beat Magnussen. And now you can go back, we're just going to see if we can do a faster lap.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Which way that leaves. Anderson got straight out of the way. Will Latifi, yep. So on this first lap, we've gone faster than Anderson and Gasly. Oh, we're in a wall. Oh, what? In fact, no, I'm okay, we're getting through to Q2 in a minute. Because there's no way we're getting through to Q3. Oh, I messed it up. That lap would have been really good. And I think this lap might put us through to Q2. Oh, come on. This is what I meant. I do replay a lot. If I know I've done bad, I'll replay. Unless I've kept it on the track. Oh, come on. This must be the 4th time I've replayed this. There we go. I did take a lot of power off, which has put us a bit, only 3 tenths off of Norris in P4. Oh, change the
If you
tyre.
want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio.
So we're still
Press and
P14, so
hold
we're
the
in
radio button
Q2.
to activate the system, and you can either speak
We are
the
miles
command
ahead
or
of
select it manually from the radio
Check
screen that will
Aiken,
appear on
which
the
is kind of
multifunction
worrying.
display. While the radio is active, cycle through
We'll go
command
out
groups
again,
with the
see if we
MFD
can
button.
upgrade. We might do. This engine really does sound nice. I wonder if Renault's engine sounds really nice. I like the gear shifts on this one. Where the Renault just noise from when you put your foot down just sounds really nice. I like the downshifts on this. Got some decent pace through corner number 1 there. We've lost pace because I didn't turn DRS on straight away. Faster into that corner as well. Two tenths up now. It's set to 1. 3 tenths. We have some new gloves for the Bahrain, I hope. Might be Hanoi, the Vietnam Grand Prix. Okay, I carried a bit too much speed there. I think if I let off it for this corner a tiny bit, which is what I did last time, it carried on the speed, but just gave me that bit better angle. There you go. So you literally have to let off around that corner. Or I do. I don't feel that bad. Could be better. But I'm not gonna moan. Start car. P14. That puts us into Q2. P8 at the minute. Also, that I don't know if we'll change that livery that if I get to the tier 5. But yes, we came P8. We have beaten a McLaren Racing Point. We've beaten a Red Bull. Jack Aikens finishes 20th, so I might have to turn difficulty up, which I will do now. I'll probably turn it up to 85. I normally do a lot better in racing, to be honest. I saw that on F1 2019. I didn't do a video on it, but I did a Red Bull career and I always never got into Q3. I always finished in Q2. We're gonna wait because we only have one set of tyre. Unless we do a bank. In fact, no, because I don't want to risk being on that tyre. But we're gonna wait until there's 4 minutes left and we're gonna go out straight on 4 minutes. I doubt we'll get through, but we shouldn't have enough pace to get through. We're gonna go out now. Flying lap. Bit of a just the same as the first lap. Did I do 50% race distance? And we can finish it off tomorrow with the Bahrain Grand Prix and finishing off this race. No, I don't think so. We'll have to do, I think we do 25% here, 30%, no, 50% in Bahrain, and we'll do 50% the rest of the season. Unless it's on a weekend, I might do 100% for maybe a special. I might do 100% for the Silverstone. Again, it's a special Grand Prix because it's the home Grand Prix. Not going too bad at the minute. It's a decent lap. Okay, I messed that one up, but we're still not done too bad. Also, you have to get in the top 10 to, I believe, to finish in Q3. I don't know if it's changed because there's more people on the grid. Also changed Q2, but I don't think it's changed Q3. We hit the wall a bit there. We've damaged the front wing. It's probably messed it up. Yeah, we've finished last place in Q2. It were expected, to be honest. We're out. Skip that. We'd have to see that. Lando Norris gets in the top 10. Sergio Perez, Carlos Sainz, Daniel Ricciardo. Max Verstappen puts it at P1 in Q2. Charles Leclerc in second. Lewis Hamilton third. Vettel fourth. Albon fifth. Bottas has done a strategy for the mediums, so he's sixth. So he's going to start on the mediums. So he might get swarmed from the start. Because I know what strategy we're doing. We're doing a softer mediums. It's literally the only strategy you do in 25% races.
Your qualifying pace didn't put you at the front of the grid. Will this
But
be
I
a
might do
problem tomorrow?
50% if we can. I didn't look at what
You
happened.
scraped the walls a few times.
That probably might have affected our claim there.
Well,
But we're
thanks
going to see
anyway.
if we can change it to 50%. If we can, we're going to. If not, then it don't really matter. No, we can't. So we'll do what we're going to do. We might do, if we get through this race and we can, if I carry on playing, I'll do another 25% race for, and then we'll start Hanoi with the 50% races. But just today we'll be doing 25. Just because it's a bit late on in the day than what I started. Or I'd start because I was practicing to figure out the difficulty setting. It was between 80 and 85. If it got 85 seemed like I couldn't keep up with people if they overtook me. But it was China. I'm never good around China, so China's the worst track I'm at. Or Monaco, actually. I'm really bad at Monaco. I'm okay on controller, but I don't play on controller. I play on 15 laps of Albert Park. Started from P16. I'm hoping, what's his name? Jack Aiken, just better in the race. His pace isn't the best from the free agents. Obviously saw, what was his name? 65 rated.
In the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners,
I forgot his name. We'll have to check after. But he had like 79 pace or something like that, and I think Jack Aiken has 74. So he's not the fastest over one lap. In the race, his awareness was good. His race seemed okay. Experience, okay. Seemed very low with all the other drivers. But I'm hoping he's okay in the race. Most of the drivers in F1 experience is low. We're gonna go for that. That's 3 seconds faster, so go with that. We're gonna go and turn it up to rich mix, fuel, overtake from the start. Let's see if we can get anyone from the start. Magnussen were a really slow start, but it blocks us off. We have to let off a tiny bit, puts us under pressure, but we dive down the inside of Magnussen, which is back. Don't know if we got damage. No, we have lost. With P19, we've lost a lot of positions there. But we do a massive dive on downside, and we're back up to P16. Right there. Gasly trying to overtake us on the outside, doesn't work. P16, not moved up any places from our start position. We have obviously overtook some people. How is that? Wow. I hit the walls tiny bit and it's damaged my wing. Weren't massive damage, but still damage. Gasly, it's all over if you look in the mirror. All over the back of us. Bit of a train forming in front. Scholl, and that is leading the pack. Well, leading this train. Tail-ended by Magnussen, who we're trying to catch up to. Who we go around the outside of. Here's a really slow corner, and he's whacked us off the flipping grass. Whacked us, so I tried to swerve and swerved too much, and it put us off. No, not as slow for that corner, but rather not get the overtake, then getting smacked off track and losing all our positions. We dive down the inside of Magnussen there. Some contact. We're on the outside for the final corner. We hit the grass, so it puts us really slow. So Magnussen keeps that position, but we're catching massively down the straight. We go down the outside of turn 1. We get him. Try and pull away a bit. Now there's Kvyat in front, P14, who's now tail ending the train, what Magnussen was in until we started trying to overtake him. So yeah, so we're going to have some close battles with Haas, and I've just seen it right there on lap 1 of this race around Albert Park, 15 laps. Going to keep it on standard at the minute because I don't want to wear the engine out too much. We'll put it up to Rich because we're on the straight. We've hit the grass and it gives that Ferrari engine. He's fast on the straight, never mind us going slow from hitting the grass. Not so good in the corners though. You can see how much he falls away when we're going around corners. No, not there. We have to use a bit of overtake because that Ferrari engine would have been a rocket ship down that straight. We have got
1 second of the car ahead
away.
in the DRS zone.
We don't have DRS. I think Magnussen has it. Yes, he does. We missed it from the battles we've had with Magnussen. Chasing after the AlphaTauri of Kvyat. We're in a second now, but still falling away. We've pulled a 7/10 gap from Magnussen. There's another AlphaTauri behind that. Gasly, I think. Jack Aiken is in P20. So no one's got the race yet, and he's just in front of the William cars who's last. I messed up that corner, but yep, not going to use the overtake yet because it were a bit too far back, but zoom straight to us.
Some of this energy.
Kevin Magnussen. We have got the faster engine than Kvyat because of what we said in the press conferences right at the start. We were talking about the engine, we just split it up between all of them, except the durability. We didn't do it with that. Because I don't think it should be too, but I'm not that worried about taking a penalty because we're so low down the grid anyway. So there were no point looking into that until we start getting a faster car. Until we start battling to get into Q3, I'm not going to worry. If we're only battling to get to Q2, fight for literally no points, and I'm not that bothered. I'm willing to take a penalty because from what, especially at Albert Park, there's so many corners people break, and especially when you're all close together start of the race, it's so easy to make a massive dive bomb. I've hit the wall, so we're a bit slow. Kevin Magnussen's caught up again massively. We're not going to get... It's going to be really hard to catch Kvyat when he's in a DRS. When he's in DRS with of Giovinazzi, I believe he is. Magnussen overtakes us there. Then dives back down the side. It was a bit risky, but we've made it work. Don't have DRS, but we're going to use some ERS to try and get by. Now we've got the other AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly coming on, trying to make it 3 wide. Now they're in a 2-way scrap for P16. Gasly's got a minute, then Magnussen managed to gain decently on them. So away for the minute. Hopefully now we can just push out after Kvyat. But there's yellow flags, it's a Williams.
Green flag.
Russell, which one? Latifi's out. Of this race. I'm looking for him on his debut. Formula One. Packed up. I feel like there's also not enough pace to keep up with the McLarens, but you can see there's definitely some pace there because Haas are struggling. Obviously, they should be slower than AlphaTauri to get by us or Pierre Gasly is Kvyat's. Keeping more or less the same distance away now. We've got away from Kevin Magnussen, who was literally every single DRS straight just trying to get by us. Hardly ever worked out. He's got near, overtook us once. We had got him back. But we're going to pit in a couple of laps. Use some rich mix now. Use some of this fuel up. I think we're pitting next lap, is that right? Yes, we're pitting the next lap after this lap. And we're going to the end of this Grand Prix. Might be, what if we come in this lap? We could maybe undercut some people. I'm gonna see. Our pace ain't that good on these softs, so I think maybe if we pit in this lap, we're gonna box this lap. I'm gonna use some overtake because I haven't been using it all. Just hoping Jack Aiken weren't scheduled to come in this lap. No, he wasn't. Good. Hopefully he decides to pit next lap.
Complete.
Again.
Go now.
Out. Last place P21 at the minute. Well, not last because.
See these tyres through to the end now.
But we're last on the people who's running. Use overtake down the straight. And we'll turn off there. Turn back on for a tiny bit. We're literally just going to keep it in rich mix. Hopefully then that should be able to keep us catching up to them. Vettel's pitted in. Unless he's out. No, he might have spun actually. I don't know what's happened, but he's last place. He definitely didn't pit. Charlie didn't pit. I didn't see anyone else pit. Actually,
Battle ahead. Gap to car in front is 15.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums.
Yep, he did pit. We just didn't see you with that far in front. We didn't see him in pit lane. Not doing too bad. Hopefully the undercut works on Danny Kvyat. I don't think he pitted in this lap, so no, Pierre Gasly did though. Keep it in rich mix. So yeah, we have gained from Pierre Gasly. We're not using overtake, which has made him catch up again. You have to be smarter. Because normally I'm used to keep it in medium and that's not the way on this game. on the streets you have to use overtake, otherwise the cars behind will catch up to you massively. I'm going to use some here. It seems like a pretty good spot in practice to use them. Here should be okay, but we're going to use a quick, literally dab of overtake. Decent corner there. We'll turn off overtake there. Teammates in the pit.
Jack is coming in for his stop.
Hopefully goes onto the mediums. This was the only way we're going to get points or undercut, but it don't look like it. Not work the best. Yeah, and Kvyat will stay in front of us. We'll cop a tiny bit. But we'll literally just push as hard as we can. Catch up to Kvyat. Yeah, still in P15, so it's hardly worked out. The car behind is very struggled, but the car in front, Kvyat, is done okay on the worn soft tyres. Unless he were on the mediums, but I doubt it. We're going to standard now. No more rich miss, unless we're going to try and pass Kvyat or defend from Gasly. We're going to try and save it and follow those moments. We have a lot of ERS still, because I've not been using it as efficiently as I could have been. We'll get a new best lap, so Kvyat's lap must have been very fast. Our lap is very, very slow. I suppose it must be because we're on the mediums and we've just done a fast lap. I'll take P15. We moved up one spot in our first race. P15, we must have beat both. Yeah, we beat both Haas's. I think we beat one Alfa Romeo. We beat our teammate. We beat both Williams technically. Hopefully we can beat the AlphaTauri over Gasly as well. But I do expect him to close or overtake me. I did cut the corner there. I didn't mean to. But it looks like it's going to be a Mercedes 1-2. They're both miles in front. Bottas sets a new fastest lap. Bottas in second, Hamilton in first. That AlphaTauri is coming up now fast. It's now half DRS, I believe.
6.4 seconds.
No, it doesn't. Definitely closing up. Yeah, on as well. So you have to be smart down the straights. There is 2 straights.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.0 seconds.
This one I consider straight, but not really straight, but high speed. Not a straight line. But literally, you just put your foot down. There's a little tiny little bend in both of these. Used to be DRS there, I believe, 2 years ago. Cut the corner more or less there again. We use a split bit of EOS, but we are running a bit low now on 40%. But I think it's this AlphaTauri is going to close up. We're going to have to defend from Gasly. I might let him through and hopefully stay with him until end. Save up the fuel and that, and try and pass him on the last lap. But he ain't going for the slipstream unless he's not close enough. He definitely is now. He's going for it now. I'm gonna go a bit defensive into turn 3. Now into, I think that's turn 5. No, turn 4. This is turn 5. Now into turn 6. We're going to keep the normal line. Is too far back for a dive bomb. Here we might have to go for a bit defensive. Unless it move, yeah, we're going to have to go defensive. He might try it around the outside. No, he doesn't. Cut him off. Doing okay at the minute. Let's use Rich Mix at the minute for this trait. We carried a lot of speed through there, which has gained us a lot of speed on time on Gasly. We'll move that down to mediums as standard. He'll probably be on Rich Mix, which is why he's catching up. He's definitely not using overtake through here. Unless he's just got that more speed for the corners, that's the problem.
There's 3 laps of fuel
Not catching up on the straight, like, we're gaining on him still with him having DRS. Turned everything. We're not going to use ERS unless he gets close. We're going to move to the left off the racing line now to the right. We'll use a bit of DRS, ERS. He's got DRS. We might have to lose P15 here. Gasly's fast through the corners,
5.3 seconds.
and we're not the fastest really down the straight. So we do gain, but we have a drag. And then you also have. We didn't do any drag upgrades, so we're not that fast. He's going to go down the inside. Yep, Pierre's got piece 15 off us. I doubt we can keep up now. We got stuck on his inside, so it would more or less dive bomb, but you can't dive bomb through there. Hopefully we can keep up. We had more or less the same pace. It's just I did a silly move through there and moved off the racing line, which I stayed on. Hopefully we can keep in his DRS.
Keep managing your tyres. Manage your tyres.
Jack Aiken in P18, so he's moved up on P20. 2 laps to go. So AlphaTauri's got a decent result here, P14, P15. But we have beaten both Haas cars. I think Magnussen's behind Jack Aiken. Let's catch up, please. I think we might go for a move down the main straight. Oh, I've gone a bit wide. We have to close up now. We are doing. We're keeping Rich Mix. We have to, if we're going to try and get this P15.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
No, there's 3 straights.
This is your final lap of the race.
I said earlier there were 2, there's 3. There's this one, and also the back straight. We closed up massively there, but lost it because I didn't brake like an idiot. I think that's it. That's us set into P16. We're too far away now, I believe, to make a move even down the straight. Yeah, we're not even going to get DRS at this rate. Yeah, we're not going to get DRS. Let's close up now. We may as well start turning things down. We'll turn it down to lean, no one else can catch us. Just slowly go around. We finished in P16 our first race, P16, P18. Not too bad. The car felt really good for most part. We did start losing tyre grip on the sauce, so around when we were pitting the car didn't feel too great there.
Take care of the car on the
but
way in.
we'll sort that out. That's tyre wear issues. Carlos Sainz get driver of the day. We need to go change our gloves, suit. But good first race, very good first race. Especially expecting to get 19th and 20th. If you enjoyed that first, very entertaining race for me, for most part of it, especially the first couple of laps. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll go live every day on this game. Later on in the day for if you're British, I don't know what timings there'll be for the other countries. But very strong first outing for Creswell Racing there. We'll skip that now.
And now let's take a look at the driver standings.
We might start the Bahrain Grand Prix this episode, but we might finish it tomorrow. Or we might just do qualifying and we'll have to finish it tomorrow. We should get our sponsors now, I believe. Well, our second sponsor, which we'll have to go put on the car. I think I know which I'm going to pick. I don't know the name, but it was like something about disqualifications don't get disqualified or out of the race. So we're going to go for, wait, what does this do? Powertrain. We'll go for powertrain, really. Yeah. Or do we up our second driver's pace? So we have it's one of these two. That loses money, so I think we go for weight training. Then R&D wise,
If it were me, this is probably what I'd invest in.
I think we save our points. Once again, I did say I want to maybe wait. So here we are. It was quite low down. Here it is. You can't. Yeah, we're not in that. Qualifying P15 or better. Achieve a top 14 finish during the race. Answer at least 2 interview questions during our race weekend. As our team complete a total of 30 laps during practice. Overtake 10. We're We're not going to be scoring points though. As a team complete 10 laps during... Okay, he surely can do that. Check out Akon. I just said his name, didn't I? Jack Aiken. Akon. Jesus. Contracts. When does his contract... We've got 112 days. We will need 1.5 million for him to stay here. Which I want. I don't want to be signing another driver, and I will be going for F1 driver if we're losing, which is 6 million. I think that's for a couple of seasons away first. Kyle Lewis sponsor decals. I want those to be here. We'll go with that one. Yep, they're all going to be white. Here we'll go with Shark. Wait. Here we'll go with... I like this one there. And here we're going to go with... Yep. I think that's nice. Then we'll go with characters. Helmet. Yeah, we're going to use that one. But we need to change the colour of it actually. But we're going to go with this one. Change the colour. So it's dark green. Darker. Then it's blue, like a dark bluish. And then it's black. Yep. Except equipped back. I like that helmet. Suit. We need to change because this is my... Can't change colour. You can change colour this one. I actually like this one. So we'll go with green again. And it's more or less like that really. Can you change the colour on this? No, we won't keep that one. In fact, no. Green. Dark green. I think dark green is going to be the main colour. Yep. I don't like that. I like that one. Change colour. Green. Change. Dark green. Go with dark blue. Black. I like that, you know, I like that. Go with that. Gloves. Okay, so we're gonna go with green again. Darkish green. That top hat, so we're gonna go with dark blue. Oh, change colour. This one needs to be dark green. And then black. Equipped. Back. Character pose. We're gonna go with this dance one, just cause. And the pose will go with. I think that one looks more acceptable because it's like it's like you're thinking of something, so I think that's more. We'll have a look at standings. So we are P16 obviously. Team, we are P9. A front wing comes in for this Bahrain Grand Prix. Everything else, when does that come in actually? So we can do it upgrade here. We were struggling on straight line speed, so we're going to go with the drag reduction system upgrade. This comes in for the Vietnam Grand Prix. This comes in, in fact that might be in between Vietnam. So the close of coming back. This one comes in for the Chinese Grand Prix. Okay, we're gonna go to this weekend, race weekend at Bahrain. I think we can get a proper, really good, especially qualifying. I think we can get a decent time. Especially in our Q2. In fact, no, am I? Because we don't have that drag on yet. So that should help at China actually. Drag, that back launch rate might really help. Here, Vietnam, we definitely do need downforce. I might struggle. But we'll see, I might have to put a bit extra downforce on the car for Vietnam. Which means we're struggling on straight line speed. It will only be a couple, but just to have that extra downforce, because we also picked the drag instead of the downforce upgrade, the front downforce. You saw that was an issue, the front downforce, it weren't really turning enough, which is what front downforce really, like it's the lightweight might be an issue as well with us, also the, I mean, really heavy car might struggle around Hanoi. So we might have to work on the chassis, especially for Monaco. Light, nimble car should help around Monaco, especially, and then if you have downforce with it. I might change out my power unit for China and put in a new one, and then change back for the Spain race. I think that's soon after the China somewhat, and hopefully that should be around time to switch from Monaco, where I can use it that one last time at Monaco. I'm going to use my most worn engine because it's basically free race, and while it's not as so worn that it might die on you. We do that again, first lap for 2 laps on this set of tyres. So we basically do 3 laps, but we only use 2 because we use this set twice in one run. Loads of fuel as well. And then also your ERS will, you have enough ERS to go for 2 runs straight. Who's this? Oh, this is our car, isn't it? No, our car's black. That's a AlphaTauri. The car behind is a Renault. And there's a, yeah. Oh crap! I'm looking at map. He's Jack isn't out yet. Jack Aiken isn't out. So, I think this because it might be black, which shows a black dot. Well, technically the main colour is green and blue, and then the third colour is black. I do like this car though. I like it more than, if you saw when we were creating the car though, that blue one. That blue one is the one that I created for my other save. I don't really like that one. I like this one. It's same livery, but this one is nicer. I like the dark blue where it is, and this green, dark green on it, like the chassis. And then you have the halo black. It's really nice. Maybe the blue and green don't match, but it does seem very, very nice to me. We might go aboard for a lap with Jack Aiken when he comes out. If he don't come out when I'm doing that, he's coming out now. If Raikkonen came out that tiny bit quicker, we might have got some slipstream down the straight.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Okay, I don't know what happened there. I think we hit the curve, which it put 2 tenths on at a time. Well, there's tenths there. I don't understand. We hit that curve like normal. We hit that curve a tiny bit. Get some nice rotation there. Carefully, we don't overrun it. No, we've done that really, really nicely. And DRS. We should catch this AlphaTauri going down the straight to the last corner of this circuit. So we might be able to get some a tiny bit of slipstream from Pierre Gasly, who is nowhere to be seen on the standings unless he's a bit further up. But we are a bit further down than what we was last race. Last qualifying, I mean. But that puts us in P6, so Gasly was really high up. But a good result there. Again, we're going to go see... Where's... Jack? P17 at the minute. He's 18th in the speed trap. They tell us where we are.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 29.9.
So we're going to change tyre. We're going to go out again on the 4th minute. With 4 minutes to go, I mean. There's 0 people on track. Origin goes out. Let's skip a bit more. Stop there. Right, let's go out. So yeah, I think we just need some slipstream going down the straights, and because we're doing okay in the corners, it's down the straight. You saw that when we're going down here, we lost a couple of, I think we're 10th going down here. Oh, it won't. We don't have a speed. We won't have a speed trap in it. Only in qualifying, not qualifying, practice. It looks like we're going to get into Q2 again. If we can up this time. If we can keep this time, I mean. Because we are going better than last time. But we'll go a bit too far wide. Not braking enough for that corner. I don't think I'll be live on Thursday. at all. We're going to carry on. We did go again a bit wide. I don't understand that. Why are we losing time? So you go a bit slow, but we get that bear exit out. Which is what I think we did here. It was about the same. But we did go a bit slower into the corner. That one was a bit better, we didn't go as far wide. Don't worry, that curve, it does send you flying, that one. On your right, coming up there. You touch it, it sends you flying. You're spinning around, then you risk yourself getting smashed by someone else. Especially in the race, it'll kill your race. So you want to be very careful around Bahrain. We're 6 tenths, so if it puts us in P10, we're through again into Q2. We just have some brilliant pace for some reason in qualifying. But you can see in the race we are perfectly on speed with everyone else, like exactly where we should be. Fighting AlphaTauri, fighting Haas, and Alfa Romeo sometimes. You saw Alfa Romeo was only a bit in front of Jesus, Roman. That's 4 tenths above us. But we're only a couple of tenths behind at Albon. But you have Aiken's in 21st, which I'm not that bothered about. He's not the best of races, second worst in F1 at the minute. Then you've got... But we've beat both AlphaTauris by a comfortable about 4 tenths. We beat Carlos Sainz by 4 tenths. We can't go any further up because it'll, like you saw, we're equal in the race. But we'll have to go up for qualifying. I'm not going to turn it up this time. We're going to see what we do. It might just be that we're, also I said, we're really good around this track. You saw, we're only a couple of tenths off of Q3, I believe, last race for qualifying. I thought Lando went too far off, and we're only like 4 tenths off him or something like that. I think if we did Q1 run, our fastest one, which is the last one, with the if we can upgrade, if we could have done a bit more, like, what's it called? If we could do a bit faster time than that, I think we'll go through on into Q3. But I think that was bringing the maximum out of that car. The third lap in Q1. Australia. Where here, I still think there's more. You can just feel it, like we're going a bit slow around that corner there. This corner we could be a bit better at. This is our only run we should have rated until 4 minutes ago, and putting the run normally makes you that bit faster where the track, Jesus, we go massively wide there. That would have killed us. I suppose we could do another run, it shouldn't wear out the tyres too much. But we're going to watch his tyres. We've got enough fuel, we've got enough energy. If we're going to get 14% on tyres and we pit here a bit earlier for mediums, that's fine. Puts us P5, slows over them all. So we're going to go again. We know where we messed up. It weren't here, so I'm not bothered about it if we lose time, but we have gained a bit. And we've gained massively, so you could tell it weren't a very good lap. Concentrate through here. Try not use too much of the tyre wear. It's quite hard around Bahrain. It might be the process I was using has, but
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
3/10 up. And we've not even gone around the corner, which I messed up, so I have to concentrate around here. This is the corner where we went massively wide at. We take a lot better there. But we lost a lot of time for that second part of it. We have gained 4/10 at the minute. We're gaining even more around this final corner. We gained a bit. We're going to get that 4/10. But on DRS, we are going to get that 4/10. Puts us P9 in Q2. I doubt it'll put us through. But it's a very, very good effort. Yeah, it won't put us through. It's P12. Can't go though, so it's about P13. I will end up bottom still. So once again, it shows the real car pace. We're going to move up to tier 4, I believe, here. Let's just check. Here we do. See, that image looks really, really nice. Lance Stroll puts us P14. Where did Leclerc wait? See, if we wait that bit longer and wait until we get into goddamn Leclerc's slipstream, and we just follow the Leclerc along, hopefully, which we wouldn't have been able to do. If we were in a 50% race, it would have been lapped in the last race. So, once again, we're massively in front of Jack Aiken. But we had a good start, got boxed in last race, and we ended up right next to Jack Aiken. So, anything can happen. We're hoping for a good start from him. We seem to be getting electric starts. Like, in this game, it just seems, as a player, you zoom off the line. I think it's because I'm skipping the formation lap. So their tyres are freezing cold as well. And they're having a wheel spin. Which we do, but it's just easier to, maybe better as a player. Because our acceleration off the line just seems 10 times better than the Mercedes, the Ferraris, which, God, they're fast in this game. We're going to go ahead to the Bahrain Grand Prix, so we're going to use 15%, but after this race we're going to finish off. Hopefully it's going to be 2 very good races. Okay, P16, yeah, because we were overtaken, and we were P15, we got overtaken. So we came for P16, we're now P14 in qualifying, where we started P16 in the race, so we didn't really move up any positions. We overtook a lot of people. We overtook, I think, 4 from the start, but then we also got overtaken by 4. We just overtook them back.
It's time to take a look
Then
at
we
our start.
overtook Magnussen, yeah. Yes, we did. And then we moved back because the guy behind Magnussen took over him again. Magnussen just went all the way back. I think he might have had an issue. In fact, I might have knocked his wing off because we were having a really good battle in lap 2. I think all the way until lap 4. And that's when it came into me in a sandwich of the two AlphaTauris. There were a gap
If we want to
between
improve
me
on
and the
our
guy in
last race
front.
result, we need to be looking for a top half finish. Give it your best shot.
Okay. Then you also have the guy behind who just seems to be really fast for the corners. Oh, not the best. Oh, see, we get a flying start. Instead of Raikkonen, we do. And we're down the inside of God knows how many cars. Up into P7. Right behind Vettel. We squeeze out Carlos Sainz. On the outside again. But we've now got a gap. These will pull away massively now. But we zoom off the start. Yeah, Vettel's zoomed away. All of them are zoomed away. I want to try and keep with Vettel as long as possible.
Great first lap. Keep it up.
That's the thing. If you can get a good start like we've just had there, and find a gap, you've blown everyone away. But then you can see the difference of pace just between me trying to follow Vettel. He's keeping on the racing line. You can see the guys behind just swarming left to right off the racing line because they have lower downforce than the guys in front, and you can see me struggling around the corners as well. Yeah, oh, it's Gasly again. We should be against him now because it's more or less straights. This track it has 3 straights and some very, very long parts of the track. Gasly down the outside there, and he's done me because I had to brake massively because I came off the track. I didn't even touch him. What do you mean? We're gonna zoom by him here. There we go, back into his DRS actually. We're gonna try and take him on the outside. I doubt it'll work. Yeah, it hasn't worked. Yeah, we'll probably stay behind Gasly. Just we might be getting our first points here. Dare to dream. We have got 2 very fast McLarens behind us, but we are gaining away. Just keep with Gasly. I'm not bothered about best of the rest. You can keep that. I'm just worried about keeping in these points.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
See, I might have DRS, but I can't. We can't be battling into the
Use your
corners.
overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
The only time we can overtake each other is on the straights. Unless he's 10 times faster than me in the corners. Where I'm definitely not, we know that. Like, you've seen it. I can see it. I think you probably can see it. I'm keeping up with him. I'm not faster than him. Use a
Right,
bit
we
of
need to get past
overtake.
here. Use overtake.
No, we don't need to
Use
get by.
overtake.
use a overtake there, we'll use some at the end. Just going to use DRS here, use some here, pull that off. Stay behind of him, tag him a tiny bit but not too bad. Exactly what I mean, I'm not fighting him into the corners, I'm just keeping up with him. I went a bit in hot there, so we tag him again, but there shouldn't be any wing damage. And this isn't it the difficulty, I promise you now. This is just at start, it sent us flying up, and then battling behind put us in a brilliant position to gain away. And now I'm just using Gasly to pull away. Which sure makes sense because AlphaTauri is not faster than McLaren's, but the clean air I think is what's making it faster, and they're fighting. Where we're not, I'm just sticking behind him. Sticking behind him in his slipstream. I want to try and do this most of the race, and it should put us in a very good chance of getting points.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hards.
Crap. Give me a second, guys. I need to change control. Right guys, I'm back. Because the steering wheel don't have a mic holder, like a mic part. So I have to use one of my controllers which I play other games on to talk. I messed up there. We had so much speed to catch him that I'm well off here. We end up smashing into him as I try and swerve out the way of hitting him. On this trip, we're going to check out what Jack Aiken's doing, because as it's important of how we're doing, it's also very important of how he's doing. We have to make sure he's doing very well, especially in the races. We might have to overtake him soon, Gasly soon. We're killing our pace, it's just like you can see, it's actually making us okay. It's making us quicker.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
If we get close enough, I might go for the overtake. Allow him to get DRS on the next straight. Okay, we're not close enough. I'll let off now. We'll go a bit wide, just so we don't smash into him. We're keeping that like 4 tenths, 5 tenths gap. We get a bit closer in the corner, and then it pulls away again. It's probably a very boring race, but it's what we're going to have to do sometimes. It's what I was trying to do is, but we never got to keep up with him. And it might be now that we fall away. Our tyre wear will be a lot worse than his, which is why I said we need to maybe get by, depending on our pace. It seems okay, we are actually keeping up with him pretty well. Our engine will always be able to keep up with their Honda, and it's better. Please, literally, just keep it in that 5-7 spot. Just keep it in that second, really, that's all I want. I don't know when he's going in. And now it's us.
In this lap,
We're going in this
push now.
lap. Could have really done with him to stay out one more lap, but it is what it is. I doubt we're gonna go. I think. What's that tire wear like? Depending on how much the car behind gains, in fact, I might have to really pit, but I might go on instead of hards. There's only 7 laps, so we've done 7 laps on these softs, so we can definitely do 7 laps on medium. So the people who go on to hards, they're the most dumbest people I've ever known.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Oops, I didn't mean to have overtake on still. Going very, very well. We're in P4 at the minute. Still has to do a pit stop though, so I'm gonna box this
Okay, we
lap.
can take you this lap.
We're overheating on something. I'm gonna go lean. What was it we were overheating? I think it was the tyres were. I think that's maybe why they've said hards. They're thinking of these softs and mediums might overheat, but that's a very poor stop. P9.
Look after these
P9.
tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Pierre Gasly we come ahead of. I might let him in front, let's see if we can gain. I just save. If he gets in front on the straights, I'll let him try and overtake me on the corners. Because I need to save ERS. So if he's going down on the straight, I'm fine. Just don't want to battle him in the corners. The switching should. We also want to beat Taurus this season. We want to beat Haas. Is that? It's in P2. Jack Aiken. He still has to pit though, which is why we're not in P7 right now. So I might try and hold it. We are gaining away from Gasly. In first pit stop.
Jack is in the pits. Jack in the pits. Okay, box.
I weren't watching.
Jack is coming in for a stop.
Gasly. He just smacked that left tyre. He might have front wing damage. Gasly. We're gonna go check. As I dive bombed him, he turned in. Does he? He locks up, that's why. Nah. No, he follows it. Unless he's chipped it, but I doubt it.
The gap to the car ahead is 7.2 seconds.
Norris is catching in P9. Gasly seems slow in the corners, which is why I battled him into the turn one where he locked up and smashed into me.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Nice as call.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Yellow flags. That's right. It's not Jack Aiken. He's too far behind, so.
Right, some information on Ricardo. They are out
There
of the
you go,
race.
Ricardo. I believe he got a points finish last race in his home Grand Prix. Oh,
Gap to car in front is 9.8
he's out. Jack
seconds.
Aiken. I said it. Don't be Jack Aiken. And literally 2 corners later, he's out. Is that engine problem? I might have missed it actually. Yeah, what is it? Is he away yet? No, there's no way going back. I might go checking the race highlights. But that's not very good for Jack Aiken. Go back down to stand there because we're in the corners. Might gain us some fuel back.
Jack's dropped out of the race.
We are gaining, I believe, on both of the people, Gasly and Norris. Norris is 10th behind, so it's really, we just need to get rid of Gasly behind. That's what's keeping Norris in the fight. Norris has got no pace to what I've got. It's the fact that he's getting DRS and slipstream off of all that would Jack Aiken.
green flag.
Not the best of starts for him. But it's not his fault, I believe it was probably a car issue. Well, it must have been a car issue. I don't know what issue. No luck for him. Oh! I didn't realise he was swerving to the left. I was just driving down normally. But we're getting back down the outside. He keeps letting off for some reason, I don't know why. Use some here. Once again, I'm just driving down that straight and he swerves to the left, moving to the left. And then he does a really brilliant swerve to the right to get out of danger. Which puts him then past me because I then hit the grass. Because I'm concentrating on him behind.
There's 3
And I
laps of
shall
fuel
overtake him
remaining.
around the outside of the first turn. We go wide there, which might give us a better exit, and luckily it didn't dive bomb us, which it definitely does. It pushes us away from Pierre Gasly, but we're going a bit slower now. With 2 laps to go, I think it's these mediums going off, but surely Gasly's going off it even further because he pitted before me, unless he's on mediums. Can't see from here. Now they're mediums. I mean hards. I mean, if he pitched for hards, now what it that explains it. I think Noyce will be on hards. Oh, for God's sake! No, he's not. He's on mediums. So I figured out one thing there. I'm not gonna try and use it. I'm just gonna go defensive. So this first corner, cut him off massively. Put on some overtake, push away a tiny bit, put on a bit more. So we've got nice. Jesus! Out of nowhere, he's just since he's caught back up, he's just been sat there behind Gasly, and on that straight, he's nearly overtook both of us. Ugh, he's gone defensive now, so hopefully them 2 fights. Hopefully Noyce don't do a last lap like he's been doing it in real life. He got podium in first race because he was the last lap, fastest lap, and then he overtakes like final lap in the last race. I'm going to turn it off now. And it's standard. In fact, now we can go into bridge. Let's just make sure we get this. Don't risk him overtaking. Gasly and Noyce are falling away, but I don't. Gasly has got out a second from us. I said his size has gone off. That's the problem. Nearly dropping a second out of Norris. Norris is going to keep with us the whole way, so who's going to get P7 or P8? Me or Norris? I'm not that bothered with any of them, so I'm not going to defend too hard where we're smashing into each other and both crashing.
This is your final lap.
I'll defend to a point where you saw earlier. I would literally dive bombing Gasly to keep hold of the position because I need to beat Gasly because he's in Toro. So I mean, AlphaTauri.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
We're Norris is in McLaren. We're not fighting McLaren. We're fighting Tauri. So if he goes for the move, he goes for the move. We might get we're gonna get our first points in F1 hopefully, along that nothing happens. And defending, but which has brought Gasly back into consideration as P7. And use a lot of overtake down this back straight. That overtaking economy is 10 times faster. Oh! Noise with back end. Going there. We're catching up to Noise here. We can dive for him. Are we going to get P7? Down to the line. We've got DRS as well. I think that's it. P7 in the Bahrain Grand Prix. Yes.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
You can see this. Oh, we could try other day as well. That was the best ending I've had in ages. I normally just. It's literally just that one man for that one position. Oh, it's normal. There's me, and then there's a massive gap to, and then there's a fight for the position in front.
If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors
It
without
feels
making
better
any
when
of your own.
you're
And that's an
fighting
approach that can push
for
you
it.
a long way up the field.
It's a lot easier when you're just driving across the line now.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
Lewis Hamilton comes second, Bottas first. I think that's Seb.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the Drivers' Table. Valtteri Bottas passes his rival to take over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
I have to give it to the engineer. There was a lot going on all down the field, but they were the only one who I really felt maximised their potential.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, good work from the owner-drivers team this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One.
It puts Jack Aiken in P20, which
one.
I'm really not that bothered about. We are P5. Drawing a point to a racing point. They didn't get a point, did they? No, there was. Yeah, they did. They got 1 point. No, they didn't. Yeah, they did. They got 1 point with Stroll. I'm gonna watch this replay because I'm gonna skip right to the end. We wanna watch. I wanna go all the way back to. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna skip all the way through. I'm sorry, this might take a while, but I want to see what happens. Is it an engine issue? Jack Aiken. If so, then we need to be worried. I might need to work on reliability for him. So I don't want him to be out every single race. I don't want that. I want him to be fighting. This is why we're going for performance at the minute, but if he's going to go out every single race with 4 laps to go, then what use is that? He's fought all race. Let's see, look at him, he's not really battling them, but he's keeping with them, which is kind of really impressive. He's falling away now. It's going to be the car's level and his level. He's keeping in front of George Russell. Which I see impressive. if you're watching this as a video, I would expect it to take a couple more minutes, so if you want to skip ahead, if you end up coming in live, I'm sorry this might take a while. If you want to go do something, go do it for a couple of minutes, and then you can come back and we can watch what happens. If it's an engine failure, if there's no smoke coming out back, I'm confused with what's happened. Maybe brakes. I'm expecting somewhat to have overheat because he's back there behind the car all race. If that's a thing, normally I think Bottas's last year, Bottas's engine overheated in Brazil's race. Or someone just hit him in his car, which it didn't look like when we looked at it. But this is where we're going to earn our money, this guy. Doing very, very well. He's going to get lapped. He does get lapped. And he's fallen away from everyone else. In fact, no, this is when he's in second place. He pits in this lap. What the hell was that? It's a couple of laps after he pits in, so it shouldn't be too long now. It's an engine failure, so we're gonna work on reliability. It's a very, very good race though for us. We get to our first points. Very sad for Jack Aiken, but reliability you have to work on, obviously.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
Great team were behind me.
It wasn't the cleanest race today.
Oh, shut up. I hate those answers. It's every single week.
Like
you take a little knock with someone while you're battling. It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it? I've just finished P7. We have a good battle with Gasly and Norris. But no, and you don't talk about that. Oh no. Oh, we only did 7. 5k because I'm not that bothered when his fault, engine failure. Unless he made contact with someone and the engine failure don't count. But we're going to definitely have a look at durability. We might have a look at the buying something for the aero. Because that's the thing what we're working on at the minute. Let's go have a look at activities. We're going to go with that. Here we're going to go with this. Here we're going to go with sponsor. Yes. Okay. Performance, we're doing okay. Maybe it goes for engine. What if we go with this? 5 mil. Slightly increases positive effects from team. Maybe we'll go with this. Analyze, sweet switch. Or I upgrade the simulator. Do we want pace start? It's doing a pretty point thing, so I'll do that, and it comes on the 28th. Here we'll, I think we all know where, yeah, I think we all know where it's going. Has to go in the reliability after that. Here we go. Zoom forward a bit. 28th.
You're not currently in a rivalry. Sooner or later, you'll probably be asked by the media who you consider to be your rival. Think carefully who you select. While you will receive acclaim for beating them, you'll lose acclaim if you fail to do so.
Hello, Caleb. Another failure. We have the chassis in the car. This comes in for China. We'll go to this Vietnam. This one I don't expect to do very well at. We don't have a lot of downforce. Some of these are very long, low speed corners. High speed corners we should be okay at. So we should do okay at China. We did okay at Australia. Did very well at Bahrain. What does that do then? No, not this. Oh, it won't show us. I wonder what that does. I bought that simulator thing. Does it upgrade that simulator to maybe a bigger one? A better one? See, I want to keep Jack Aiken so it's a lot cheaper. But, because we already have him. And grow him a bit until we can afford someone like Alex Albon, Lando. Because there's no way I'm saving up 6 million. We have to keep these free agents. Unless we go for someone like Giovinazzi, who's 73 rated. But I would just prefer to keep hold of Jack Aiken at the minute. He's not doing too bad. He did well in Australia, which is the only time he finished the race. Bahrain, his engine went out. Which we're trying to sort out. We're going to do some reliability on the car. We're going to probably concentrate on that simulator instead of concentrating on the car. Also, we'll concentrate a bit on the car, but we're doing okay with the car level. Like you saw that, we just finished 7th. We got best of the rest, which is very, very lucky that we had that strategy to go longer on the softs and go on to the hards. And we already went 7 laps out of 14 on the softs, so I just went on the mediums and it put us with better tyres than Lando, Pierre, which at the end you could see which won me the race, was on the last lap. Lando overtook me, obviously, but going up to the final corner, out of the second last corner, he had a little wobble at the back, which then put me on a better exit. You could see just with the pace of Gasly, he had no pace at the end of the Grand Prix until the final lap there. Me and Lando started fighting each other for that P7 position, because our team, it would have helped massively, especially us. AlphaTauri, it would have helped as well. Oh crap, please say we ain't damaged the wing. Yeah, we haven't. Oh, I've just done it. Oh yeah, that'll damage the wing. Me checking some in it. Oh, come on. Why are you there, brakes? I don't want you there. I don't want that there either. Oh, oh. Damage front wing again. Concentrate for this lap. This is only the second lap I've been around here, so I still don't know the circuit very well. We should do, I probably should have done practice actually. We'll do that for exam VAR, so I'll get used to the track. So it might be that we're very slow around here for the first couple of laps. But here we go, first lap where we try and put the foot down, hopefully don't smash into a wall. You have to let it off there for me. It's too close to the wall. You'll see in Monaco I lift off so much. Just because I'm scared of hitting the wall. You hit the wall, it ruins your whole race. I can't really put out to it in Monaco, it's just so small, the gaps are so small, like the road is so small. Here, in Singapore and Azerbaijan, it shouldn't be too bad, as I've hit the wall about 50 times here, but I don't know the track, that's the problem. Race should be a bit better, because obviously you've got cars around, we should be battling the car the whole way, like we battled Pierre. Lando came into it, but I don't think we're getting points around here. But down here we seem to, right here now we seem to have brilliant pace, except in the corners, because also I don't know it again, and I'm still explaining that. We're going to get stuck on the curves a lot, that's going to happen. The corners are very, very tight. So I expect us not to get through to Q3. So I'm going to use all 3 sets of tyres. Damage front wing. Sorry, I clapped. If you're using headphones, might hurt your ears. Don't hit the wall. That's going to be the hardest corner for me. Trying to take that at pace. And that flies you into the wall. I've took damage again to the front wing. The reason why I'm doing this is because there's still a second run on this set of tyres. We do 2 sets on the first set of tyres, because we don't use them again for the rest of the race weekend, and you're normally faster on your second set. I mean your second run. I know the track pretty well now. Those final few corners were amazing. Let's see if we can do anything. We're going to Q turn 1 there. We're getting a second, 2 tenths, I mean. We hit the wall again, and we hit the goddamn wall! Rode the curve right there. Turn on DRS, we're losing time at the minute down the straight. And DRS. This lap has not been any better than the last lap, except these tyres are probably a bit more worn, and it's just making us a bit faster. It's like you're on a 2-1, but on the first lap it's like you want to eat. They weren't properly heated up or something. Because now we're flying, and there just seems to be that bit more grip. It's just me being an idiot and taking us really, really wide. But I figured out where this pit lane is, so it looks like in the race we're not going to be going anywhere. I mean, we're not going to finish the race because I don't know where this pit lane is. There it is. There it is. I've spotted it. All fine. Well, that must be a long pit lane. I'm just going to drive in it because this lap is going awful. There you are. Mercedes are coming in. Haas's coming in. That looks like the car looks black from that, but it's nice dark green. Now it goes into sun, it looks like a bit more chromy, like a shiny black kind of. Ah, now I can see the green.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:40.2.
Session info, switch tyres, we're going to go back out. We're not going to get through. I promise you now, we're not going to get through. If anything, we're getting last place. With that slow. In the race, we might be able to do something. Because the one that we can do what we did at Bahrain, I think we're fine. Just follow someone around. There's no actually a really good track to do that. Probably a bit worse than Bahrain. Bahrain were a bit easier. You follow that car around. You just follow that car around. Okay, let's slow down a tiny bit now. Let's warm these tyres up. Let's warm these. I'm just going to pretend that's what we're doing. So I'm going wide. Definitely. Oh my god, we're faster than Latifi. Oh my god, it's a dream. We're slower than Jack Aiken though. Oh. I can't wait for the French Grand Prix. Hopefully we're pretty fast, which is the 10th. The French Grand Prix is the 10th race of the season. Hopefully we're pretty fast around there. I'm normally really good around there. Ah, that is dumb. I think Zandvoort might be a bit better. Hanoi, I really don't like. It's like Monaco, I don't like. I don't like Azerbaijan. I might just accept it. We're not going to do out in qualifying. Unless it's on this lap, because this lap seems pretty okay through there. Put the foot down now. Put the DRS on. I didn't brake, I didn't brake. Had the wall, so it might put us a bit slower. Yeah, it's not very well. If I can get a similar pace to Jack Aiken, which is what we're going off now. That went very good, Lee. Come on. So, not gonna brake. Let the car roll through there. Okay, that's a tip to how to do it. We might need to brake a tiny bit, but okay, we've proper scraped the wall there. We might have damage, I don't think we do. I'm gonna check because this is a decent lap and it might put me off. Oh, that corner, we need to go a bit slower. Here's where we had the wall. Still puts us. Okay, you just have to let off a bit more. Might kill your pace, but that's what you have to do. You don't want to ride the curb there because that also kills. Yeah, it's over. 1 second off there, Jack Aiken. We're going to turn the difficulty down for this one. That is a bit stupid. In fact, no. Why should we? We've been doing well in our races. We may as well keep it. Might just be that I'm really, really bad around this track. We're not going to go out another time. We're not going to waste another set of tyres and cost us more money. Yep, where did Jack Aiken come? Please say he gets out. Oh, no he didn't. He comes P18 and we are literally a second off for him. That is crap. In fact, I don't understand that. Unless he had a penalty, which it said we were exactly a second off of Jack Aiken.
Good day today.
We weren't, we were about 800 tenths.
It's the start of the season. How do you think things are going to go for you? You left a lot of paint on.
Oh. Did she just really do that? She really oh wow. Close. So tomorrow we're going to start off with the 50% races, so we're going to get through as many races as we can today until I go off. I don't know when that'll be. Those, I really like those tracksuit things.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Oh, it'll tell me here, won't it? So they're coming for the Monday 6th of April, Sunday 12th and Sunday 12th. Okay. What day is it today? Is here where I can look? No. Is there a way? Nope. Okay. Well, I suppose we'll do these 14 laps. The one guy I expect us to beat is Jack Aiken. That's the only guy I expect us to beat at the moment. And look, well, also the Williams, they're slow. Haas, we can have a close battle with them, but on paper we should be beating them. Aiken, can beat them. Me on this track, probably not. This track is horrible. It is exactly like, to me, the Azerbaijan. And I hate Azerbaijan. Especially the fast bit. I'm okay around the slow bit, and you saw that, like, I were okay, I was gaining time at the slow bits. At the sharp corners, like, you see it. Like, where it's like a literally 360 turn. You have it at China, you have it at Bahrain, you have it at... What other tracks do you have it at? You have one at Spain.
After the points finish last race, let's aim
Canada.
to keep the momentum going.
I don't think you have one at Hungary, no. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we'll go with that, depending on the tyre wear. I don't know what the tyre wear will be like. But, turn on overtake. Let's get a good start again. See Jack Aiken there. Rapid start again. Literally just weaving our way through. Past Jack Aiken. Gonna follow Magnussen down this inside. What on earth is that? Gasly pushing his heart. Up into P16 at the moment. Can't go down inside and will smack a wall again. So we expect him to go wide, which is literally going to break, so we don't go off wide. Still puts us in front of most people. Dive down the inside of Raikkonen, but he closes it off, and Alex. Kimmy. I'm literally dying out inside. You don't shut the door like that. I'm literally right next, like, there, door for definite. I still go and whack the goddamn wall as well, don't I? How on earth are you still keeping with me? That Ferrari engine is unbelievable. Why are you so... I'm just going to moan throughout this race. Just saying, guys, I will moan throughout this race. I don't like this track, I will. Oh my days, Raikkonen! That's probably my fault as well.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Right, I'm just getting by him. Kimi, I hate him. He's turned into me, I don't know how many times already this race. Oh god. I hate Ferrari engines. Oh my god. What a move. I push him wide though. And we get a really bad run, but we made it work. For once we had some luck. And someone, well, he did actually try and turn into me. Da. That's the first time I've overtaken a Alfa Romeo in this game, I believe. I really don't see him a lot. This is one of those teams what they're racing, they're somewhere on the lap. But I probably did overtake him last race, but obviously it wasn't really effort, it was literally just a massive dive bomb on first lap, which I overtook most people on. And they overtook the Ferraris, which zoomed away after that. Like, who's this guy? We didn't invite him and just went away. Didn't see him the rest of the race. Oh, Kimi, just go away. No one invited you. I've overtook you, just... Okay, I'm faster than you, calm down. I have to keep coming. I know you're there, just say hello and go away. Don't keep whacking
Try
into
to
me as
stay
well.
with him, he might make a mistake. We could still regain the position.
Okay, oh, he's hit the wall, didn't he? Right, I know it was corner cut, but what else can I do? He's whacked me off. What should... that don't help either. Right, I'm gonna get overtaken by Gasly. The Raikkonen's just too quick for us. That might be the problem.
We need to push now. Use your overtake button for more power.
Did he just park it there? Oops. I might have to retire from this race, it's not going very well. We've used about 50 goddamn rewinds on two. Maybe our car's just too battered and we can't do it now, we're going no pace. Just holding. I want to try and maybe get Jack Aiken to overtake some people. If I can get Jack Aiken in front of me, without someone else overtaking me,
be careful with the front
I'm
wing.
happy.
You've taken some minor damage.
Okay, that's it, I'm retiring. You can only use so many rewinds, that's what I think. You've crashed so many times, it's just not right. I'll have to go practice this one off of camera. But, we'll move on. We'll just say we had brake failure.
Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today.
But
Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the
Valtteri
competition
Bottas,
today?
I want to see where Thingy finishes. I feel like he had a lot of pace this weekend. That simulator might have helped. It did something to his pace, that's what it said. I think it added 1 onto his pace or something stupid. But That's all we're going to concentrate on him, trying to make him getting better and the car getting better. The reliability, that'll just be every now and then, I think. Because you're not going to stop at engine failure, you're just not. You can stop it from wearing out, but that'll only help me. He's going to have engine failures. Yeah, that's
Let's see how the driver's standings have
Vietnam
changed.
Grand
More
Prix,
points for Valtteri
Hanoi
Bottas,
circuit.
further solidifying his lead at the
I
top
don't
of
like
the
it.
table. So, Anthony
He might be a
Davidson,
good race
who
in
would you
F1.
rank as your driver of the day?
But it's absolutely got to be Alexander Albon, no hesitation. He put in a performance today that's only going to build further upon his already growing reputation.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Mercedes
finishes-
continue to extend
Nah.
their lead. Meanwhile,
That won't happen in real life.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. Why do you think you weren't as quick as your teammate today?
Maybe because I retired. I was faster than him. I'm not going to say I don't think any of them are out.
Do you have any comments about the collisions?
No.
Sounds like there's some work to do back at the factory.
Shut up. Does that give us no sponsor? Might do. Team headquarters for round 4. Gasly is a very good driver. His rating's not the best, but he's a very good driver. I'm going to do that invitational event. So we're going to do... Well, we'll do... See, I don't want to do... We'll do aerodynamics. Do that, and then we'll do that. Don't have enough points. We'll see if we go from this.
Our new parts
If
have
we
been completed
do...
without issue. They'll be on the
We
car
have
ready
enough?
for the next
No,
race.
because it's 600. What? What upgraded? Oh. General durability, someone's put that on. Let's go. We'll go see what happens. We can learn the Zandvoort circuit here then. I doubt we'll do it though. Don't forget, if you want to see this, subscribe. It'll be out daily. Turn the notification on so you can see when I go live. There won't be a special timing. It'll be literally whenever I can. I'll go live. It should be every day except this Thursday because my favourite club in football is Leeds. They're playing. Friday, I don't know because obviously the practice will be on for the F1. I don't know if I'll watch it all. I'll probably only watch a bit, or I might watch the highlights. Then you've got qualifying, which I'll watch, and then you've got obviously the race. I don't know how early or if it's late. Like, I need this. That acclaim looks very, very nice. This handles very, very weird. But no, it handles very, very nicely. Right off a tiny bit there. Oh God, what the hell does that? Oh my days, I'm stuck. Oh. Go further back actually. We'll go here. See, the car just turns in so much. That must be front downforce. It's a lot better than the car what we have now. I can promise you that. And it feels a lot faster, which is kind of weird. But what? I only bumped it over. You need downforce and acceleration for this track. Or top speed. I don't think you need top speed, I think you need acceleration. With downforce. Which our acceleration, shown by the race starts, is very, very well, except Jack Aiken's. Might just be our race start. But oh my God, we are rapid off the race starts. I don't know if it's a film with the AI, but been watching YouTube, no one else is having this good of starts. It might just be me, even though I use the assist start. Please, I need to get this distance. Please. Come on. Where's this next one? There it is, there it is, there it is. Got it. We'll find it. Come on. Please. Got it. I got it. This one will work yet. Yep, nope. How close we are? Yeah, we're still a decent amount. We need another 5 seconds right there. But we passed it. We get our 1,000 acclaim. We get our 150, I think. £1,000. I think that's what you get for these. Just get that. No one cares. Yeah, it's 150,000. I don't know why I said 100. What did I? What were I gonna say? I am weird. Okay, let's just stop talking. If that's our headquarters, I want a bed. They're literally right there in the middle of the room. And I'll turn that into my house. When I retire, that's my house. Kick everyone out. Kick all the car stuff out. That's my house. If only that way in real life. Round 4 out of 22. I think this is the last race, guys. We'll get that money. And I'm already looking at this. Experience stat. That's at Monza, that. Or he's racing at, that's Monza. It is. Yeah, I'm going to buy this. And then, I'm going to save up money. Because, when does his contract run out? 86 days, I need 1.5 million for him. His pace is going up by 5. 69. So he was 69, so it was really, really bad. Restart from... Let's go and check something.
What do you think of this one?
I have to, so... I'm gonna get this... In fact, do I get this major... rear down... that, like... So it's either front downforce or rear downforce. We've got that drag thing on the car now. We've got... Was that chassis what's just come in? No. What? Engine. Engine doesn't look too bad, because if you're looking for the Honda engines, we're really, really good. Like, we're really, really good compared to the normal Red Bull team, and then you've got the Scuderia AlphaTauri, which is better than the normal Red Bull team, which is weird, but on the engine scale anyway. But hopefully, well, I'm relying on really Honda to be upgrading. I'm relying on Honda to bring in their upgrades, so and then it'll come down to us. Mercedes, the thing was, it was so expensive, you wouldn't have got a really good driver like we've got. We've got Jack Aiken. And you saw we didn't have Mick Schumacher, which would have been left with some crap 1 million guys. Not saying they're crap, but I'm just saying they're low rated, so they're crap in this game. They might be really good in real life. What have we got in for this race? It would drag, wouldn't it? Turbo pressure. Unknown upgrade. Oh, you need to... That's why we might get stuck. I ain't got a... What's in my head that's... I'm expecting a decent race. I'm normally decent around Shanghai. Especially the fast corner when you come out of the first 2 corners and you've got the 3rd corner. I'm normally good at that off corner to the 5th and then the 6th. I'm normally good around them. Then you've also got the 7th. We'll get some more. Do we need a sponsor? When do we get the sponsor? I think you can only do that at the place. What's it called? I know what. We'll have to check after this race. We might even level up to acclaim level 5. Is there a way to check your sponsors? Nope. Anyway, we'll hopefully get some money from them. Does it tell me how many laps we've done? Because we need to complete 10 laps, and I also don't do practice, so we're relying on what's his name, Jack Aiken, to do them. Oh shit, ads on unless we set. I think it's maximum they do is 7. So unless we start going to practice, do 3 laps, and then he can do the rest. I think that's probably the best bet. Literally just stick on maybe I'll probably stick on a set of hards, because that's just tyre what I hardly use. I might use it when we're doing 50% races, but you don't need to. Oh, this car looks really nice. I think if it were maybe a bit darker blue, it would look really nice. But instead, it looks a bit more purple. But is what is it? I like it. I don't know about you, but it looks pretty good to me. Especially as black and dark green, it looks very, very nice. Together, let's check here. Okay, it looks kind of weird from that angle. Raikkonen again. Is he on the outlap? Or yeah, I think we're on the outlap. I don't think Kimmy's on a. In fact, no, he has to be on his lap, or he's on in lap. She also might be, but I expect him to. Hopefully he might overtake me down the straight. He's got the better engine. Oh my god, we've just pulled away from him massively. Never mind. We could have used his ERS. He might not be on a lap, he might be on it in lap. We'll check. He's on either a lap like I am now, or in lap. We'll see if he goes in the pits. Oh, he was on a quality lap, which means his lap was amazing. Yep, there you have it. It's only because he stayed in my slipstream. Who's this dude? Is it Williams, Latifi, or Russell?
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
A decent lap this. It might put us ahead of Raikkonen. This is Russell ahead, going in for an in lap. No, it's not, it's Latifi. So ahead of Kimi. If we can pick him as a rival, I'm picking him. So we've done 2 laps there, and I think we might have a chance of getting through to Q2. Check it, like you can see the pace there. Just check it can go above me. No, not yet. I'm gonna go out on 4 because if we need them we can go out for an extra lap. So we're at
Best
now.
lap so far is a 1:35.
If we can find us sending some people's slipstream. No. See, that's on a track like this. That's when, like, especially down here, that's when your quality time can go from decent to good to amazing. Obviously, it's not good in the corners, but because yeah, I don't really feel it, to be honest. It feels normal when I'm behind a car, and that might just be my driving style. I might just be very bad, and I go wide a lot from corner. Okay, no, the car engine has not just died. It just didn't want to accelerate. P17, Jack Aiken P19, Raikkonen P18, also P17 like I just said. Oh my days. We are going very, very wide, which it might be killing the time. Take a tighter line. So this is set up for this one, which puts us wide and it kills a lap. We have to properly turn here. You have to hit that curb. You have to hit that curb. There we have it. And down it comes, but here we go. I wasn't bothered about keeping that big, I just wanted to keep that positive time difference. Get a decent run through there, we get an amazing run through there. We actually go very, very wide. Just didn't want to keep it there. We're gonna have to, we'll skip for this corner because it was actually a very, very good run for this corner. Now we'll go from here. I don't think this is good enough to, depending on the rest of the lap, I don't think this is good enough to get us through to Q2. But it definitely might be good enough to get it close. We are close now. One-tenth off of K-Mag. It was in P15, no, Grosjean, it was in P15. Give me a second. Right, we're gonna do qualifying today and we'll do the race tomorrow where we can start off. In fact, no, it's gonna be 25%. So tomorrow might be a 25% day again, unless I finish this off camera, which I might do, just so when I start off we can start off with 50% races. I'll literally show you what really happens in that. But I think I might do this off camera. Only this Chinese Grand Prix. Just so we can start off tomorrow with the 50% races. We get P14. So yeah, I'm gonna do this off camera. We'll see if we get through. Alright, so we get through into Q3. No, we don't. So we're going to start from P17, so you know that. So I'm going to do the race tomorrow off camera, and once I finish this 25% race, we'll do the... What's next on the calendar? Is it Spain? Because they've changed Baku, didn't they? Don't care about that, that can just upgrade on its own. I should be live about... I don't know what time tomorrow. Maybe about 5, 6 o'clock English time. Just wait for it to load. Guys, if you've liked this, we've done, I don't know how many hours, it must be 2, 3 hours, probably 2.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
I recommend
So this is, that's kind of... I think we're down front downforce, but we're also really bad on the chassis. Oh, we're going to concentrate on downforce. But, yeah, so I'm going to finish this. Then we're saving, oh, obviously I said earlier, we're saving money to redo Jack Aiken's, where is he? Where did I see him? I saw him somewhere. Okay, maybe I don't. Here? Nope. Here? No. Okay. We're gonna redo Jack Aiken's. See, if you look there, average grid P17, average finish P15, total points 6. Also, we haven't won a race, so laps driven, we've done 46. I think that's a very good. If we're averaging P15, I'm happy. We've got points, we've got P7. Is there a way to see next race? Is Netherlands. So I know a new track tomorrow. Valtteri Bottas is on fire in the championship. Then we have Spain, which I said I'm very good at. Monaco, Azerbaijan, 2 races we're not good at. But then there's Canada, I'm pretty good at. France, I'm good at. Austria, I expect to get very good points at. Silverstone, I expect it to be a normal race, except it's my own Grand Prix, so I'm going to try and do very, very well. Hungary, I don't know. Belgium, I'm normally pretty good at. Italy, I'm okay at. Singapore, I'm okay at. Russia, I'm very good at. Japan, I'm useless at. USA, I'm good at, more or less. Mexico, I'm okay at. Brazil, I'm really good at. And Abu Dhabi, I'm okay at. But guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Netherlands Grand Prix. It'll probably be 1 per day, unless it's a weekend. Hopefully we can finish this season pretty quick. We've done 3 races, we're sat in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're sat in 8th, so we're the leading back marker out of the AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, Haas and Williams, more or less, I think, on the grid, yeah. In fact, you can class us now as a midfield team, really. Haas, you can't really, they're still a bit behind us, but we are only just behind Alfa Romeo, who's only just behind AlphaTauri, who's only just behind the midfield. So I think you can class us, if we upgrade our chassis and aerodynamics, we're up there with Renault and Racing Point McLaren. That's it. Engine power we're doing really good at. But guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn the notification on. I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the My Team Career Mode. If you've enjoyed, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow in the live stream. Thank you.